Buyers are really eccentric people, you know?
Yeah.
I have a buyer who bought a house to go with the painting that he got from me. I was like, okay, you know, I was like, oh,
well, that's flattering.
It was very flattering. I was just like, I should paint more for you and charge you more.
You should paint his walls.
Yeah, at this point.
Joining us today on the Dusty Wright Show, the very talented painter, Miss Sara Conca. Sara, welcome.
Thank you.
So here we are in this incredible loft space in Chinatown, the fringe of Little Italy. Tell me, what do you read to inspire your work? Are you a big literary reader, or do you listen to music?
I listen to music.
Yeah.
I used to play music, so that's what kind of inspires me.
Do you use it to relax in the moment of the paint, or do you use it to inspire the work itself?
I use it to inspire the work itself because it just basically gives me the energy in the movement. I like work with a lot of movement, and I just want the piece to continually give, continually move. So I really like music while I'm working because then it has a dance and a movement to itself, and it has something, it says something. So
you're looking for the inherent rhythm,
yeah,
the inherent rhythm of the paintbrush as well. Did you study dance as a young gal?
I danced a lot. I went out a lot when I was younger to clubs
but not
and
formal,
dance.
Not formal
I
ballet.
never really studied it, but I've been on the dance floor. I've taken out my problems on the dance floor,
right.
Just like dance it out, dance
right.
therapy.
So who are some of the abstract expressionists that might have inspired your work?
Toombley and Pollock. I started off really loving Dali, and then I went into like more sculptural, like Klimt and like the golds and anything like mystical and just like kind of, you don't know, you just kind of look at it and it's there. You can't really. It's not figurative, but it's something, you know.
This is interesting. Now, I noticed that you've got prints of this piece, so obviously this is something that a lot of people gravitate towards.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this?
Well, women particularly like it because it's like it's like liberation. And there's the form of a woman, right, like being liberated. It's called Desert Woman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's the beginning of my whole texture gold theme. It's like one of my first paintings. So I've been like hanging on to this guy.
Right. Now you're not formally trained. You didn't go to art school. What made you pick up a paintbrush? What was what was that moment where you said, I think this is my next calling artistically? You were in music before this. You trained. You were.
The only training I had was I was assisting in marble and alabaster, and I used to do sculptures. But when I moved to New York City, I couldn't sculpt in my apartment, and I mean, you gotta be loaded to have like a slab of marble in the house and be
a
able
foundry.
Yeah. So I just started picking up molding paste and started doing different things and learned how to paint and taught myself how to paint. And I was really frustrated at first because painting was like trickery, and it wasn't an instant gratification as music was. Like if you just play something, you get instant gratification. Or if you dance, or if you any of these things. And then I started painting, and I just kept at it. I don't know. As I kept at it, it formed this gratification for me that beat anything else that was immediate. So now I have patience with it while I work with it, because it's intimate. It's my relationship with that piece that came to me, I don't know how, and You know, I love it. I love being in this, in that environment and in that world.
And when you came to New York, though, you were modeling. Did you find that there was a prejudice being a model? You know, she's a model slash painter, model slash actress, musician. There's those inherent prejudices in the corners that people want to paint you into in New York.
Yeah. Well, I've struggled with that most of my life, you know, and I think that being, whether you're a model or a beautiful woman, it can be difficult, or you can use it for your advantage. And I'm happy to say that I am now a painter who models. You know,
right.
I mean, I live off my paintings. You know,
Right.
I mean, and in this day and age, you know, that's saying something. So that's it. I'm a painter. I don't have to be going to school or, you know, get an education as an artist with degrees, because I actually live as a painter.
Right.
And I show in galleries, and I mean, it sounds obnoxious of me to say it like that, but I'm very proud of that, because coming as teaching yourself this trade and then being a model and in that industry, it was really difficult for people to take you seriously. You know, you just get, you know.
Neem. What's the theme of neem?
Neem is it's a plant, it's an herb that you take that like cleans out your blood system, and it just looked like something that would go through your vessels and clean you out, you know, so it looked very organic to me, and movement again, and yeah, so.
And you're Native American?
Yeah, I am. I'm
so
Huron.
How much of that plays into what you bring to your work, that organic aspect? Have you studied a lot about the Native American lifestyle?
Yes, I have. I've done a lot of sweat lodges. I
Great.
know a lot of shaman.
Right. So did this come to you in a sweat lodge? This piece?
No, it didn't. It came to me just by drinking the teas. And then I just thought it felt like it was like energetically right.
Right. When did you know you had made the right career choice? Or when did you know that this was a viable career for you?
Last year, I just threw myself in like a crazy person, just staying home, painting, and I just went nuts. I did like 10, 20 pieces and then was selling. And everybody was looking at me like, what's going on? Oh, you're just selling because you're pretty. And I'm like, well, I don't think so.
Sarah, this is my favorite piece
of
your current collection.
Thank you. Yeah, I just finished this piece. I just love the texture in here, and it's got some brass, and like I don't know, it feels, I see things with this one. I see like a Native American, Indians, and just, to me, this piece just moves well.
I quite agree. I think it's one of your most sophisticated pieces, and I like, you showed me these shavings the other day, the brass shavings that you use.
Yeah, and then I glaze over them and they turn green.
Right.
Yeah, isn't that cool? You know?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very, very strong. I don't know. Maybe, you know, it reminds me of like the birth of a star system or something.
Aww.
Entropy giving birth to life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I hope you enjoyed our tour of Sara Conca's art world, and just a little glimmer into her life, which I think probably changes by the minute, having now spent some time with her. But Sara, continued success, and you know, we look for you down the road.
Oh, thank you.
Hope to see you in some major museums. I love how refreshing your approach to art is.
Oh,
It's not pretentious, it's not studied and labored, it's free and full of expression in life. Continued success.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's Dusty Wright. See you soon.